Hey, HannahMouse1 here. Welcome to a video recommended by you guys over on my Discord channel, a spin the wheel scratch game where every facet of my game is decided by a random spinner. I know I won't have enough time this week to make a fully polished piece, but I want to create a virtual slice that gives you an idea of whether this concept is worth expanding, and if you think it is, let me know in the comments. First, I spun the wheel to get all of the info I needed to begin. I chose two genres to make a hybrid game, hopefully something more interesting than a single genre design. The result was Monster Tamer and Shooter. For the art style, the wheel landed on the bitmap engine with vibrant colours, and the main character would be an elf. I set up a basic movement engine, letting the elf move and jump around. For the weapon, the obvious choice for an elf in a shooter game was a bow. Legolas. So I made it so that you can shoot by clicking. Arrows have gravity, causing them to fall quickly and making the game more challenging. The elf turns to face the direction of movement and has separate costumes for jumping, and the bow points towards the mouse pointer so it's clear where the arrows will fly. Next, I added enemies. To incorporate the Monster Tamer element, I made it so that every time you kill an enemy, there's a chance that you will adopt it and it will fight for you. Aggressive enemies are red, tamed creatures are green. The first enemy was a slime that jumps up and damages the player if it lands on them. The second enemy was a sprite that jumps close to the player before hurling fireballs. Each enemy needed multiple costumes in the style dictated by the wheel. This one became a little fire spirit with a flame-shaped head. With the vibrant style, a bold thick outline really made it pop. The third enemy was a bird that flies around and occasionally dive bombs the player. I really would have liked to add more enemies, but for a proof of concept, 3 is enough to get the idea across. Once the enemies could effectively attack the player, I had to set it up so that tame ones could also attack hostile enemies, using the same attacks they would use against the player. Each idle enemy chooses a random target and attacks at regular intervals. To start rounding off this MVP, I made a basic woodland background as dictated by the wheel setting, and added some sound effects repurposed from one of my old projects. So this is the proof of concept for a Monster Tamer shooter hybrid game with a vibrant bitmap art style set in the woods with an elf protagonist. There's a lot of potential here, and I might just expand it into a full game in the future. But apart from that, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you did. It lets me know that this is something that you want to see more of. Join the Discord link down below, and I'll see you next week with another video. Bye!